and others a little special surprise. Stephen, you got ready the poem?
Sure, I can go in.
All right, so this show, we're going to touch on a lot of things. And we get moved by art, by song, but also by poetry. And Stephen, who's also in the social work, is going to share a poem he wrote with us today. So now we give you Stephen Liccardi and an original poem. Stephen, you're next.
Want me to do it here or want me to do it over
Over here. Just with the light, make you look good.
I tend not to use microphones. Do you prefer the microphone?
Whatever you want.
Just frees up my hands.
Okay, sure.
I just need it.
Yeah.
I think one of the things that most people can agree with is that we've all been through something. We've all survived through something. We've all tried to make sense of something that happened to us that we don't understand why. And so I've always thought if we wore on the outside all the things that we've been through, how that would change our relationship to one another and how we would better empathize with one another and feel in the same space with another person. And so I wrote this poem, and it just speaks to that experience. And it's if I looked like what I've been through. If I looked like what I've been through, I'd have the face of a woman and a man contorted into a kind of in-between, delicate and masculine, with eyes that pierce and lips that tempt, with a jaw of glass that slices like obsidian and a brow that collects beads of sweat where ideas fall to their deaths. If I looked like what I've been through, I'd have a heart where my brain is supposed to be. I'd have a brain where my heart is supposed to be, and they'd constantly be switching, thinking, feeling, fighting for what is right, neither able to decide who is winning. If I looked like what I've been through, I'd be dressed in a three-piece straitjacket with cufflinks, dressed to the nines in a canvas tux with the images that cloud my mind painted on. It's a metaphor for my artistic fervor, my former affliction transformed into a brilliance no less insane. If I looked like what I've been through, I'd have cut so deep in my wrists that my hands would bend back as if attached with hinges. I'd have Bible pages rolled up and tucked inside the veins, unfinished poems, dollar bills that I'd unroll from time to remind me to hold on. If I looked like what I've been through, my blood type would be ink, and you would see it coursing in sentences and verses just beneath my skin. If I looked like what I've been through, my skin wouldn't be able to tell you what race I am, but you would still judge me. I'd have the misplaced morality of a Christian, the pantheon of a Hindu, the hope of an atheist, and the history of a Jew. If I looked like half as much as I'd been through, I'd only be half a person, an incomplete masterwork, a magnum opus loaded only with dummy bullets. I wouldn't have half the passion that bleeds like beads of sweat from my gaping pores and rivulets of syntax that I dab with loose-leaf paper to preserve what I've been through. If I looked like what I've been through, you wouldn't even see me. You would only see the things that make me me, but they are not me. You see, I am so much more than just what I have been through. I am infinitely stronger. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
You know, a few days before the show, I sent Stephen a message on Facebook, and I said, I was looking at your Facebook profile, and I said, I love the idea of you being on the panel, but would you please share one of your poems with us? I never in a million years thought it would be that powerful. That was awesome.
Thank you.
That was awesome.
Thank you.